Hello, my beautiful boys and ghouls. How is everyone doing today? So we're going to try to do the 5-minute makeup challenge. In all transparency, I do have a little tiny bit of concealer here on my face. I've got a little bit of a breakout. I don't usually wear much concealer or anything, so it's not part of my everyday routine just to do a full face. So I went ahead and I put that on because it looked really bad. Other than that, the only other thing I've done is put on a lip gloss to moisturize my lips while we do our makeup. And we're going to see if we can actually get this done in 5 minutes. Again, I mentioned this in a video last night, just a quick video. The giveaway, we did hit 100 subscribers. You have a last minute just because life got in a little tricky on some things. You have a last minute to go ahead and enter that giveaway. It is the video where I have the wig on, the purple hair. So if you want to enter the giveaway, you do need to go to that video and see the instructions and comment and everything that I tell you in that video. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. I have a little kitchen timer here that we're going to use. And it is set at 5 minutes. And let's see if we can actually do this. I'm starting off with my eyes. We are going to prime with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. And yeah, hopefully we can get through this. I'm a little nervous. Who knows, you may not see it if I can't actually do it. Or you may, because I like seeing fails as well. I hope everyone's doing okay today. I'm a little nervous about heading into work today with the events that happened yesterday. I don't really want to get into them again while I'm doing this, but it was a rough day. And the events of yesterday also are going to bleed over in today. So I'm using MAC Nehru eyeshadow. It's just a black shadow. I'm taking it on my crown double-ended brush. And we're going to use that in the corners of our eyes. Blending and stuff is not going to be what it usually is today, I don't think. But if we have the time, we'll take the time to do a lot of blending just because I usually do. But 5 minutes is not very long at all, you guys. It feels like I didn't let my eyeshadow primer set long enough, because I'm feeling some pulling that I don't usually pull from this brush and eyeshadow combination, but that's okay. It's definitely a lot wetter than it usually is, so we're having some patchy issues. So we'll have to blend just a little bit just to get it so it doesn't look ridiculous. Oh my goodness. See, this is why I apparently put my eyeshadow primer on before I start my videos, because this is not going so well already. And we're already down to 3 minutes. I had a goal in mind of what we were going to do, but I don't think that's going to happen. Either way, we'll finish out the look and it will still be a quick look. Maybe it'll turn into a 10-minute challenge, right? Just using the other end of my brush to blend out a little bit. I'm definitely thinking this is going to turn into a 10-minute challenge, but that's okay. With what happened yesterday, I'm not going to worry about it if it doesn't work out. This is the Stilo Glitter and Glow. I believe this shade is called Sea Siren. I love glitter and glow eyeshadows. I just take and apply them with the brush, and then I take a regular brush. Not that brush. I take this brush here, and I just pull slightly over them to get them to blend out a little bit. So there we have that one. My application is not going to be the best today, but I think it'll be all right. I don't want to overdo it with makeup today either, because if I get upset once I get to work and emotional, then I don't want to be crying and look like a raccoon for the rest of the day while I am at work. We're already down to 1.5 minutes, guys. There's no way we're pulling this off. But at least we'll have our eyes looking decent, which is my main focus anyway. It doesn't help while I'm talking if I actually tried to go ahead and not talk while I was doing this. I could probably do it a little faster, because we're down to less than a minute and I really want to apply a liner. But I don't think it's bad for 5 minutes. So we could definitely do it in 10. Do a full face in 10. But honestly, I just do my eyes some days anyway. This is the Scone Tattoo Liner. I love this liner. I feel like it goes on so easily. And I think we could definitely do our eyes in 5 minutes if I wasn't struggling a little bit in this corner. There is our eyes, and we had 8 seconds left, so we could do mascara, but I'm not going to worry about it because I'm just not. So that's our timer. So at least we got our eyes mostly done. The only thing we're missing is mascara. But since we failed anyway, which I kind of had a feeling we were going to, let's go ahead and wing this out a little bit. Do some mascara, and then we'll finish up our face. This liner, which I usually quite like, over the glitter, is kind of messy. And it's making me struggle with the wings just a little bit more. But we are going to do full face just because I got everything set out. It's definitely a lot harder than you would think to try to do your makeup in 5 minutes, at least while you're talking. I'm tempted to go through and try to do it without talking, just to see if I can actually complete the challenge. Just trying to fix that. I'm having a little issue with the wing there, but nothing too bad. And now I'm just putting everything away as I go because hell, we already failed the mission. The mission. We already failed the challenge, so I'm just going to put everything away as I go because I have OCD and I feel the need to put everything away. Let's go ahead and go in with our highlight shade that we usually use. This is the Urban Decay Polyester Bride. And I'm going to highlight up near that brow bone just to blend out the black. This is still a pretty quick and easy makeup. I love the Stila Glittering Glows for that because they add a lot of dimension to your eyes without you really having to do much to them. At least in my opinion. I did already moisturize my face. If I didn't mention that in the beginning, I don't think I did. That's not usually part of my makeup routine. It's part of my wake up. Sorry, guys. Wake up and get ready routine, even if I'm not wearing makeup. So I don't consider that a part of a makeup routine personally. It is part of your getting ready for the day, but it's not part of a makeup routine in my opinion. Using the Lash Paradise mascara. We are going to be very sparkly today. And hopefully this mascara does not run too much. I don't remember if it does. I do wear this mascara pretty darn often. But I'm not usually faced with the challenges that I'm going to be today. It's part of the reason I'm filming today because it's just part of my everyday normal thing to do. Is get up and get ready and do my makeup. I don't film every day, but it is like part of the way I relax and get ready for work for the day. So just trying to keep everything normal as I possibly can. We're going to use the Dermalogica primer. I'm really not trying to hurry now, guys, because I figure we fail already, so. But putting on the Dermalogica primer everywhere. I like this primer, and it's almost out, which was the goal. But now I'm so used to using it almost every day. See, you can see that really bad breakout coming through now. So I may have to add concealer on top of my foundation, which I don't usually like doing. Especially the concealer that I'm using currently, as it's a little bit lighter. I do use quite a bit of this primer, so. This is not really a pore filling primer, and that's part of the thing I like about it. It just kind of evens everything out nicely. I think we got about one more use in this guy, and it'll be going in the empties, which I will be doing an empties video if that's something you guys want to see. I do have everything set aside to do an empties video. I guess I'm probably going to film it, and then if people don't like it, I just won't do another one. Because I'm still new to this and still trying to figure out what we want to do with the channel, where we want to go with it. Going in with, I'm closing up my color switch here because I have dogs and fur gets everywhere. Going in with my ColourPop No Filter Foundation Stick. This is in light 55C. It is a tiny bit light. However, the next one up is very yellow, and that definitely does not work for me. I dot this all over on my cheeks, and I usually work with half of my face at a time. Going in with a beauty sponge. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Beauty Sponge. I love this beauty sponge. Beauty blenders are so overpriced for what they are. I think this was like $7 or $8, so it wasn't super cheap, though you can find them. I had one before from, I think it was Dollar General, that I just loved, that I paid like $2 for, because you guys know Dollar General's not a dollar store like Dollar Tree is. They do have other pricing, but it was only like $2. So not too bad at all. Making sure to get down my neck just slightly. I don't really go down my neck heavily. And then sometimes I'll get on my ears a little bit as well. This is not super duper full coverage, but I think it has a nice finish. I did use a dewy primer, or a dewy moisturizer. I used the Glam Glow Starter Moisturizer, because I don't like super matte. Like, I like the foundation to be matte, but I like to use either a dewy moisturizer or setting spray to balance out that dryness. Look at that, you guys. It's so bad. Ugh. I'm just going to roll with it. I don't care. So I'm using the Crown. I'm guessing this is a contour brush because of the shape, but it doesn't actually say on the brush. I almost took the blush to contour with. We're going to use the Take Home the Bronze from the Balm. This was a sample from Ipsy. But I do like the color of it. Yes, I know the line is harsh. Don't worry, we will blend it out. That's just the way I start out with my contour. I didn't figure contouring. I almost got contour on my chin. Contouring and stuff would be a step that we would get to. It's not something I do every single day. Taking an Eco Tools fluffy powder brush and just blending that out. I think this is the powder brush. I might actually say blush, but I just use it for blending out. There's our contour. And then I take the Eco Tools brush to do my forehead and chin area. Because the foundation's a little light, it does help if I kind of contour to bring some color back into my face. I probably should have tried to do this as quickly as I could just to see how long it would actually take. But since we were nowhere near the 5 minutes, I just kind of started taking my time as I usually do. Now the contour on this cheek definitely looks a bit darker, which happens. I'm not a makeup artist. I don't claim to be a makeup artist. I don't want to be a makeup. Well, I kind of want to be a makeup artist. But I just do this for fun. I love makeup and I love playing in makeup. So, yeah. I'm going to do my brows off a camera if I do them at all. I'm just not a big brow girl. And I may add some sparkles to my lashes. But other than that, we're going to do our full face on today. And we're going to use some blush in the shade Party. It is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush. This was just from Ipsy or something as well. I really didn't wear blush. Even like last year, I didn't wear blush very often. Just as of recently have I been wearing more blush and contour. I really did just do my eyes and sometimes my face. So it's really not that far off from how I did my makeup very recently. And then finally for our face, actually I shouldn't say finally, I'm going to use the Becca Soft Light Blurring Powder. I've already tapped some out here to set my face. I probably got way too much out, but I figured if I got to this step, I'd want to have it ready to go and not be messing with it, trying to tap it out. Trying not to tap too much on that, because I know that sound can be very annoying on a video. And it triggers some people. Definitely got way too much powder out. But that's okay. It'll go back in the jar, right? And then the final step of our face, of course, is the best part, which is our highlight. Like I said, you guys, I put everything away as I use it because I have a bit of OCD when it comes to that. Last step for our face is our highlight. And I am going to use the Jouer Rose Gold highlighter. I like this because out of all my highlights, it's actually a bit softer. Like there's definitely a massive glow with this highlight, but most of my other highlights are white based because I like an extreme highlight. So sometimes it's just nice to throw this guy on. It melts really nicely into the skin and gives a more natural glow than what I usually wear. It is very glittery. If you guys can see, it is a very glittery highlighter, but for me, it's more natural. And that is it for our face today. Honestly, it didn't take too long. We're at 19 minutes now, but that is with the intro as well. This is the Jordana Cosmic Glow holographic lipstick, lip gloss, and I can't read the shade name. This is the first time I'm trying this out, so I just don't feel like wearing a heavy lipstick today. That's really pretty. So this is the, like I said, the Jordana Cosmic Gloss. It was just a cheap little thing I picked up at the drugstore the other day. But it's got a really nice color to it. We'll see how long it wears because, as you guys know, some lip glosses disappear almost instantaneously. And then we need to set our face. Right now, I'm trying to finish up the Apocalyptic Beauty setting spray. This is the Badass setting spray in Vanilla Sugar. And I just spray my face to get those powders to kind of melt together. So this is our finished look today. We definitely failed the 5-minute challenge, but we did get our eyes done in that time with the exception of the wings. So I don't think we did all that bad. But this is our look for today. So I will see you beauties on the next one. I think tomorrow we're going to do a challenge, which is super fun. It's going to be a half face challenge that was done. It's a YouTuber here named Susan Young, who is super, super sweet. So I think we're going to try to do that challenge and see what we can do with it. I love you beauties, and I will see you tomorrow. Mwah.